My name is sorry. My name is Katie Ailes, and my poem is called Outwith. It's a true story in the poem. I found the word outwith in my visa application, and it was one of those things where you don't really realize that you are using a new word, that it's entered your vocabulary, and you go, oh my gosh, I've lived here longer than I thought. The language is really starting to enter my own writing. I think it's interesting, particularly with accents, you can tell how much your language shifts without you properly being conscious with it. I'm most conscious of it when I call my parents. And when I pick up the phone to talk to them, I have this accent that I'm speaking in right now. But then by the time I hang up the call, it's back to my original accent. So just how easily voices change. And so I kind of wanted to talk about that process of unconscious vocal changes. My writing process it's a mess. Essentially what I do, I tend to kind of scribble a lot. So whenever I get an idea, I'll kind of write it down. And I try to notebook and journal as much as I can just to get a huge amount of material out there. And then I cull it down quite a bit. Most of what I write is utter rubbish. So my writing process is really more, I guess, described as an editing process where I pick things that I think are salient in some way and kind of tack them together or expand them. But yeah, it's overwriting and then a lot of editing. I wrote from a pretty young age. I had a lot of great elementary school teachers who encouraged me to be creative. So I was always kind of writing, but I didn't try spoken word until the first time I moved to Edinburgh back in 2012. And I found this great open mic night called Soapbox, which is still running. Go check it out. And started performing my work there and just found a really warm, receptive group of people. So started performing more and more and just fell in love with it. So in terms of my creative work, I'm just trying to finish a lot of projects. I've been a bit blocked for the past year, so haven't really written anything new. So I'm working on a few individual poems. But I suppose the main thing that I'm working on right now is my PhD. So I'm researching spoken word cultures across the UK, and particularly looking at how authenticity is an important factor in spoken word cultures. So I'm in my second year right now, so really trying to plow ahead with that. It's really fascinating research, particularly being able to study from a scholarly angle what you do as an artist. So that's what I'm working on. I would say to find your people, find a community of other writers, even if they're just like you, even if they're quite nascent and just starting out in the scene, so that you have a group of people to share ideas with, bounce ideas off of, and have support from, because standing in front of a mic can be really scary, and it can really help to have a community of folks to do it with. Oh, I have two. Right, okay, so three if you include Outwith. Outwith is the best word. But then my second favorite is numpty. I don't know how I lived without the word numpty. It means like idiot, but it's a bit softer. Like I wouldn't call Donald Trump a numpty. He's an arsehole. Like a numpty is like, oh, you didn't take out the bins, you numpty. I don't know, I'm probably getting this wrong, but I love the word numpty. And then my third favorite word is shugle. It's like shugle. It's great. So Outwith, numpty, and shugle. Yeah.
What's your favorite breakfast?
Right, like if I'm being healthy, I really like smoothies. So like a banana and fruit smoothie is really good to wake up to. But on the weekend, like a full Scottish, except vegetarian. So like veggie haggis and all that good stuff. Can't beat it.